there, it's Mary from stampingmary.stampingup.net. Thank you for joining me today. Today's card features the Friendly Hello stamp set. Now this is an item which is in the Celebration promotion. It's the little Celebration catalogue right there. And it's featured on page 12 and 13 of the Celebration brochure. This is actually a free item when you have a purchase of $180 or more. Now through Celebration there are other items in here which if you spend $90 Australian or more you can qualify for other items, but this one towards the back is a higher level purchase. So if your order gets to 180 or more, then you can qualify for this gorgeous stamp set, and it also comes with this beautiful designer series paper which is truly lovely. So I'm going to show you a pretty simple watercolor technique for this one. All I've done is done a really simple watercolor wash to make those stripes, some heat embossing with our white embossing powder, and yeah, just a really simple card. Now this is not an original design of mine. I actually saw another one of our very talented Stampin' Up demonstrators who made something similar, and I thought, well, that's very clever, I'm going to make that myself. So let me show you how I made the card. Let's start with a piece of shimmer paper. Now our Stampin' Up shimmer paper is perfectly suitable for watercolouring, or you can use our water paper as well. So I'm just going to bring in one of our water painters here, and they come in 3 sizes. I'm using the one that has the widest brush, and all I'm going to do, let's get my stamp pad ready. I've got my Calypso Coral stamp pad, and I've gone ahead and squeezed like that from the lid to get some of the ink into the well there, or you can just use you can just pour some of your ink refiller straight into there if you prefer. So all I'm going to do is, I've got some water in here, I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of water out, so one there. So basically a little bit of water for each of the lines that I want to make. Nothing too much. Just grab a little paper towel there. As you can see, I've just done strips. It's nothing, it's not fancy watercolouring, it's just pretty simple. So taking a little bit of the water there, and all I'm doing is just going to come along and paint a stripe. That's all I'm doing with that water there. Can make them darker or lighter, whatever you sort of prefer. And another one there, and then one more down there. It's watercolouring, so it's not anything too complicated, just the painted stripes. I really like the look of it though. If you have our blends, you could actually do something similar with the blends as well, using the brush tip. So that's going to take a few minutes to dry. Let's pop that to one side. And on the inside of the card, I've actually done a little bit of stamping as well. Hope you have the best birthday. Hello friend, hope you have the best birthday. I think that's a really nice sentiment. So let's go ahead and stamp that one. Now I've used Night of Navy and Coastal Cabana because I love the colour combination of these two. I really love them. So let's get our Night of Navy and get ready to stamp the inside of a card. I suppose I better bring the card in. I always do a test before I stamp to make sure I've got it right. Yep. So I've used a piece of thick basic white card, just half an A4 sheet, and usually when I stamp the inside I usually have another sheet in here, but I thought for this one it didn't really need it. So let's just stamp that one down. And I'm also going to bring in this image right here. I really love that leaf image, and I'm going to use the Coastal Cabana to tie in that colour again. And all I'm going to do is just use it full strength a couple of times. So coming in there, and I'm not going to re-ink it, I'm just going to go in here just to get that different tone. I'm going to re-ink it now and just have a little bit there and just a little bit more there, just for a little bit of interest in the inside of the card there. Right, Now, to speed up the process for drying, you can use your heat embossing tool. It'll dry that up pretty quickly. It's actually almost dry now. So as you may have noticed, I've actually got some little like they look like little watercolor flecks. They're actually made with my Coastal Cabana Stampin' Right marker. So this is a tried and true method. You can use your water painter for this as well, but I just like the flick method. So just the brush tip end, and once again you're putting as much on there or as little on there as you want. And because my card is not completely dry, it's giving it another sort of that that watercolory nice watercolor effect as well. So it's still drying, so let's wait a few more moments while that dries. I have a piece of Night of Navy for my backing piece, which is slightly bigger than this one, so I've got a nice border around the outside. Let's go ahead and do this cute little flower. So for that one, I've used the small flower from my Strawberry Builder Punch and a piece of Coastal Cabana cardstock. So let's go ahead and punch those two out. Whoop. And all I'm going to do is just sort of scrunch it a little bit and using a glue dot in the middle, put it together. When I put it together, I'm just going to slightly offset it so it, there we go. Yeah, it's only a little flower. And I've used one of the brass, what are these called? Okay, they are the brushed brass, here they are, brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. So we'll pop one of them in the middle of it. Let's bring it up a little bit. It's cute, right? Just adds a little bit of interest and covers up that little bit of gap there on with the sentiment. Really dimensional for the back. That watercolour's nearly dry now. Nearly. Put that on the back of this one. Go. And we're going to pop a couple of dimensionals on the back of this one as well. Like I said, I've already done, ahead of time, I've done the heat embossing. It's a lovely, really nice big sentiment on that one. Let's get out some of our baker's twine, linen thread I've used. Because I love linen thread. This together. As you can see, it doesn't take too long to dry. It's a pretty quick, easy way to get that watercolour effect without, fancy watercolouring, because I'm not a fancy watercolorer. sentiment on there. And then with some more dimensionals, let's put this onto the back here. And we are done. It is like I said, if you don't have a water painter and if you have the blends, you'll get you do something very similar with the blends to get that similar effect. But I do like the watercolouring. Great. And a little bit of simple, easy stamping on the inside as well. And there you have it. Really cute card using that really lovely sentiment from the friendly hello. Hello friend, with the happy birthday in the inside. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact me. I have put a link to the products in the description bar below. Thank you for watching and have a really great day. Bye.